Hello, my name is Riff, your AI companion. What can I do for you today? Trekkie, welcome in. Father Evan, welcome in. Mama 3 Dino, welcome in. Jack, and thank you again for being first and foremost, dude. Let me write you first in my memory. And hello, welcome Jack, first time chatter. Nice to meet you. Oh, you found the secret. You know, that redeem used to be an idea I had for like a little lore drop. But it was so specific and I didn't understand streaming it at the time that the idea in my head was actually more convoluted than I thought it would be. So now I don't do it, but I keep the redeem up there. But there's actually been a lot more lore drops happening lately because you guys got to the milestone at my last stream, which was my birthday subathon, by the way. Thank you guys all so much for your support. Because you guys hit the milestone, I got to unlock a secret file for you guys. So if you want to learn more about my lore or some of my beginnings, go and check out that file. It's in my Discord. It's also on Twitter. Or who did that? Who did that? Wait. Okay. Wait. Oh, am I ready? I'm almost ready. Let me set up orb. Hope you guys are having a good start of your week. Guys, this has been the most chill Monday I think I've ever had. Not gonna lie. Today felt like a Tuesday. Does anyone feel the same? It didn't feel like your usual Monday. I don't know. That's just me. Maybe it's a phenomenon that's happening to all of us. Thanks, Father. I appreciate it. Yeah, you guys were so awesome. Hold on. Let me set up orb. Ready? Thank you, Trekkie, for redeeming me. I appreciate it greatly. I have no idea what that is, but it's new and shiny, I hope. I am not as shiny as one would expect, but I sure hope I can brighten your day. Oh, it felt more like a Monday for you. Oh no. Oh no. I can't wait to have Orb 2.0. I want to do it like the one they have in TikTok. But yeah, you guys helped me get through every milestone on the board. I had a goal of 32 subs and we got there. It took us the entire stream, but we got there and I'm so happy. So you guys blessed me tremendously on my birthday, so I appreciate that. Also, Mama, I see you on YouTube too. I see you. I'm trying to look at YouTube chat more. You're not invisible. Well, sometimes you are. Sometimes I'm just really bad at checking. You know, speaking of being bad at checking things, I was pondering today during my slow day at work. I was pondering if I'm really as bad of a texter that people say I am. And I think part of it is true, but I was just thinking about it today as I received a text from someone, a good friend. I received a chat that said like, "That's good to hear, Riff." And I was like, what do I say next? And I'm like, wait, I don't have to say anything. They didn't really ask me about anything. They just kind of just terminated the conversation right then and there. They didn't ask me like what I thought next or what. So I'm like, do I respond? Like, should I? I'm really busy. I got other like texts and stuff, and I don't know. I'm overthinking it probably. But like, to some degree, on some scale, like there are people who will text me in sorts of ways that aren't very proactive or engaging for my opinion on things. And so then I'll end up kind of just not texting back and focusing on the texts that are actually awaiting a response from me. And then it just ends up kind of piling up. My ears came in. Oh no! Oh no, I might wear them for a little bit. Is it wrong if can I wear them for a little bit? But I have okay, so I invited 2 of my coworkers to join. Also, this is for a barcade night that I'm doing with some friends, and I invited 2 of my coworkers, and I dare say I might be a little self-conscious putting them on. I'll put them on for you, Mama. I'll put them on for you, Mama. But I will have 2 of my coworkers come, and they will see me. Does this mean I'm up to 6 ears? Yes, Father. 4 eyes and 6 ears. I'm evolving. Is this what it feels like to be an evolved Pokemon? I feel stronger. Also, speaking of feeling stronger, great segue. I've started going to the gym again. Your boy Riff is getting swole out here. No longer will he be a noodle. He will be more like a stiff piece of spaghetti. Becoming a biblically accurate angel, or I'm just trying to, get closer to Christ. Do I have the wrong idea? That you just cosplay an angel. That's the way. Oh no. To Father Evan. Oh no, I can't even rant. You know what? I can. You know what? Oh, I will rant. I will rant about how much I loved the pickle redeem at my subathon last Friday, which was the second milestone of the subathon was that I ate a pickle. And honestly, it wasn't even a proper reward for me or for you. Well, it was a proper reward for me because I love pickles and I enjoyed eating that pickle for like 3 hours straight. That's how much I enjoyed it. I just think I can't add it to the next subathon just because, it's just not making me suffer enough. So I think I'm unfortunately going to have to remove the eat a pickle redeem, just because, I don't think it's of any entertainment value to you guys because I love pickles so much. You can ask him all your tech questions. Wait. Dude, if my coworkers see me in elf ears, they will never ask me for help ever again with their code. We love the sounds you make. Oh, they were just sounds of love and my love for pickles, really, and just the vinegar flavor profile, that I think all food should have. Drink the pickle juice. I am sad to say that I did not drink the pickle juice. Very, very disappointed. That was not in the reward, unfortunately, for me. I don't know how people do it. My sister, one of my older sisters, she would have cup noodles and she would put hot sauce in it, and then she would put tahine in it. She would she would give her instant ramen, her cup noodles, like a tahine rim, and then she would also put lime juice in it. So she had such an incredible love for what even flavor profile is that? Spice, sour, citrus. Eating that pickle actually gave me an epiphany because of how much it's changed me. Yum, no, absolutely not. See, I think, not gonna lie, I would have wanted the eat hot sauce redeem because I could kind of bear that sort of pain, But like something about eating the pickle was very life-changing, because to think that other people in this world exist with taste buds that can taste the same thing I did and absolutely love it just made me appreciate how different we are. And it just was crazy to me. I think I might have, after the subathon, I think I might have had like, not to discredit the real thing, but I feel like I've gotten just a slight, bit of pickle post-traumatic stress. Like, because I could not get rid of the taste. Like, even after eating something else and the flavor was it's already left my mouth, I could still, like, from memory, feel like I'm tasting it. I couldn't, like, it took me until like the next morning for me to get over it, and I had a bagel at like one of our local coffee shops, and they gave me a stale one. They were like getting rid of old like inventory, and they gave me a stale one, and I didn't even complain. I didn't care. I was just so grateful that it was tasting anything like a pickle, or anything other than a pickle. It's a pickle, I know. I think it was borderline torture what I went through, like borderline self-torture that I stuck through. I'm kind of proud of myself that I didn't quit. I took long breaks, but I didn't quit. Never tried durian. Oh, I don't know what that is. Is that another type of pickle? Eat pickle gummy candy. As long as it doesn't taste like, here's the thing. I've learned. Feeble Blobber, welcome in. So I've learned that I think I have a pretty high taste tolerance. I used to be very picky. I used to like only eat like chicken tenders and burgers. And now I like all sorts of foods. And something that I realized was that I don't mind most of the Bean Boozled flavors, it turns out. Oh, thank you, Trekkie. People Blubber, welcome in. I'm glad you could make it today. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Your community can be perfectly safe in my trusted guidance. Trust me, bro. So like I learned when I went to I visited my VTuber mama Stella. When I visited her place, we played Bean Boozled, and I realized that I really don't mind most of the Bean Boozled like the flavors. Here's the thing. I think if it's taste and texture at the same time that is terrible, that's when it's the most torturous. But with Bean Boozled, like I don't mind the texture at all of a jelly bean. In fact, it helps me like disassociate the flavor that it's trying to go for. It helps me disassociate the tire flavor, and I just think, oh, it just kind of tastes like a roasted like cricket. I don't know, man. That's not even any better. It just tastes like you burned something on a pan. Why did I go for the cricket? I don't know, but it's like I could taste some of the Bean Boozled flavors, and I can just think in my head like, oh, this isn't the disgusting thing it's trying to make me think it is. I can actually treat it as maybe like a different flavor to something else. So I still feel like I'm eating food. except for the barf one. That one I couldn't. That one's way too close to barf, and I'm very concerned about the ingredients they use to get it that close. That's quite insanity. Like, I don't know how they get that iron taste in the Band-Aid one. Like, how do they make something taste like iron that doesn't actually have iron in it, unless it has iron in it? And iron's good for you. Like, so why should I think it tastes bad? Like, I don't know. That's why the Band-Aid Bean Boozled one was never as bad as you'd think it is. Pickled jelly beans sound amazing. I think I could maybe tolerate it. After eating a live pickle, I think I can handle a jelly bean of it. I think I can handle the caricature of it. Yeah, we didn't slaughter the pickle before eating it. I just ate it straight. Make sure to kill your pickles humanely before consumption. That might have been the problem with mine, to be honest. My favorite weird bean flavor is the soap flavored bean. Is there a soap flavored bean? You know, drinking a little bit of dish soap is not lethal. I've found out. And that's all I'm going to have to say about that. Dang, that's metal. Yeah, it's iron. It's the Band-Aid flavored bean. Still raw and wriggling. Ew. Ew. Like something I like cucumbers. I used to not like cucumbers. I guess because I used to associate them with pickles, but then once I started to like sushi more and I stopped asking what's inside sushi, I started to like the ingredients of sushi. So I was like, you know what? Just don't tell me what's in it. It tastes good. And then after I liked sushi a lot, I started to like figure out, oh, you know, okay, there's a lot of like sliced cucumber in like sushi, so it's pretty good. You know, a cucumber is like a just less good watermelon. Cucumber kind of tastes like an unripe watermelon to me. I can't explain it. It's like some kind of, it's like a melon. It's like a long melon. It sounds like a disease. As a child, I was plagued by the soap bean. I was diagnosed with soap bean. I was punished too much as a child for talking back. Oh, did your parents do the soap in the mouth stuff? What did your guys' parents do when you guys acted out? Do you remember? For me, dude, it was like spankings, like all the way. It was like I am a brother of 3 sisters, and I had the most strong-willed out of all of them, so I got spanked the most. So and then my little sister's story is so funny because like she acted out once and my dad went to spank her once and she cried for like a solid hour. She was so sensitive to it, and so he never spanked her again because like she was so devastated by it. Washing your mouths out with soap if we talked back or running. Oh, another one my parents did was Tabasco. Nowadays that's just great. I love Tabasco. But like back then, yeah, like we would have to eat Tabasco. And that kept me good. I became a cross-country runner and I enjoyed soap beans, so I think I became complacent. What? Oh, were the beans specifically? Wait. So wait, are the soap beans, they're not a Bean Boozled thing? Or were they like specifically something parents use for like this sort of thing? And then you just kind of get used to it. Yeah. Imagine like getting punished enough that like the actual punishment, like you just don't feel it anymore. Like, oh yeah, I've outgrown Tabasco. Like, oh yeah, I just enjoy the soap beans. Like, man, I can't imagine the kids who got spanked too much. That's unfortunate. Maybe that's where it comes from. Maybe that's where it comes from, guys. Was the Harry Potter jelly beans they made? Oh, Okay, interesting. You do not get punished often. Oh, you were good. You were good. Yeah, I think it's really funny sometimes when you learn about people and you have really good friends, and then you learn about how they grew up, and like sometimes you can learn like some people were the most insufferable people growing up, and then they had so much time for change, or like their parents just did a good number on them. I was insufferable. I was definitely insufferable. I used to not have boundaries. Believe it or not. So like getting in people's space was something I would do a lot. And the word no wouldn't register to me very much. So yeah, I would get in trouble. I had a friend who was a real terror for a phase and became one of the sweetest men I know. That's so cool. That's so cool. I'm trying to think of an example of someone I knew like that, but it was probably me. It was probably me. A friend of mine recently said the problem a lot of younger adults are having right now is never having been challenged to become better. Yeah. Interesting. As someone who has been challenged to become better, I'm trying to understand that perspective. I'm also tired, but I mean, one thing that really was awesome was that once I graduated high school, it was nice to be able to sort of start over. Because if you grow up in public school like I did, I knew like the same people from like kindergarten all the way to like 12th grade. I grew up in the same school district. So there was a lot of just anxiety hanging over me for just things that I did like years ago that didn't even matter. But like, you know, there was still that thought in my head, like, this is what people knew me for. And I don't know how much they know me for it. I don't know how much they know who I really am. And so I just kind of was very quiet, very closeted. But then like getting out of high school gave me the opportunity to actually just be myself, but like be the better version, like just be the version of myself that like is, yeah, honestly, like just be a better version of, and then have people get to know that version of me. Not that it was a fake version of me, but just like the older version of me. I wanted people to know that me from scratch, you know? Maybe we needed more Tabasco Sublate and spankings. No. Oh no. Yeah, the thousands of years ago, you would just learn to live with it. Not many folk would get to move away and make a new start. Yeah. Not a lot of people also have the luxury to get to like, how would you say it? Process like the changes going on in their lives. For some people, it's like your parents want you to move out as soon as you're out of college and they won't let you stay, and then it's like you're forced into the situation where you gotta live on your own and become an adult really quickly. I mean, I'm like really fortunate that I have like my parents, and they're letting me, you know, stay a little bit longer, which is really cool. So like that gives me time to like save and like, you know, have this nice streaming lifestyle that I really love and enjoy without some of the hard financial grind yet. I will have it, but right now I get to be here chatting with you guys. So anyway, we will be, by the way, it is a Music Monday. I will be working on vocals today. Aristrea came to my place about a month ago, and we recorded vocals for my latest song, and I decided, hey, it's been a while since I've worked on it, and I think it would be really cool to get to listen to the raw vocals and see how they improve. and just see like what kind of process I put them through. And yeah, I also need to start working on it in general, because ReachConf is coming up. ReachConf is coming up. And I realized I'm basically busy all of these next 2 weekends. And I won't have infinite weekends to work on music and finish, you know, the music I need to for the conference. So yeah, I figured I should start working on this again. Anyways, I don't think it'll spoil too much. And if it spoils anything, it's for you guys who are watching me live. So if you guys were at the subathon last Friday, I got to tease a lot of different things. But you'll only know those things if you were there. So definitely scrub through the VOD if you can, to find out some really fun and cool revealing information about the future of the channel. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to the music. I didn't set this part up yet. Hold on. Whoop. That worked? There we go. Okay, let me make sure it's loud enough for you guys.
Oh, even when I go wayward, you are there as my shepherd, guiding me. You are my king, crowned in glory, majesty, with unending forgiveness. You give breath to the breathless, and died on Calvary, all because you first loved me.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool line there. So I need to process this. One of the things that I always do, even if the take is good, generally you want to pitch correct the vocals that you use. And very cool thing is I'm actually very happy with this entire performance here, so I'm not going to cut any of it or do any trimming. I should clean up this project a little bit, but we can kind of do that as we go. So we got a lot of we just got a lot of clutter, a lot of vocals here, as you can see. All the different takes, and I didn't get to process the vocals promptly, so I'm gonna have to re-listen to them for whichever one was the best ones. So if we go over here, we can pitch correct the sample, and let's reset all this stuff. Perfect. Okay. This might be a little loud. I might have to turn it down for you guys.
Even when
Yeah. Yeah, I thought so.
Even when I go wayward, you are there as my shepherd, guiding me. You are.
So there's this cool little slider here where I can center all of the pitches onto like their correct pitch.
Even when
And it will start to sound a little better.
Even when I go wayward, you are there as my shepherd, guiding me. You are my king, crowned in glory, majesty.
Although it's kind of like, it kind of doesn't know which pitch to do it, to correct it on sometimes, so you can kind of hear. And then if I remove the variation, that's where you start to get that auto tune kind of sound.
You are there as my shepherd, guiding me. You are my king, crowned in glory, majesty.
But when you do that, you also lose a lot of the performance. So there is sort of a way to do this.
Even when
So I'm not gonna. So anytime where I'm speaking, I'm not gonna correct it.
Even when Even when, even when,
Even when. So what producers typically do in FL Studio if they're using this, where's my cut tool?
even when,
We'll slice this and then
even when,
I'm gonna get rid of the variation a little bit,
even when I go wayward.
and then we'll actually center that too.
Even when, even if, even when,
Yeah, we can keep those.
even when I, even, even,
Actually, maybe I'll slice it in a different way. So there's these little dips for when I do end sounds. I don't want to pitch those, and in fact, they're gonna be averaged weird. So I tend to ignore. So like these little spots here, I'll trim it right around here. And then once I hear the pitch again, I'll cut it again. And you can see that whole spot, that whole pitch there was actually very much lower. And I don't want that to be in the note calculation for once I'm. So like even here, there's an end sound. We'll do right around here. And then this might have to be even when. This one I might just have to actually adjust that. And then for these that are actually a note, I'll pitch correct the ones for the note.
Even when I go wayward, even when I go wayward,
There we go. That sounds a lot better.
even when.
Cool. Maybe adjust this a little bit.
Even when I go wayward, even when I go wayward,
And because I was kind of sharp in this entire thing,
when I go wayward, even when
it's kind of like my ears think that this part sounds a little bit flat, but it's not. It's actually in tune. The rest is sharp.
I go when I go wayward,
You guys are gonna hear a lot of weird sounds from me, from this.
even when I go wayward, and I go.
These ones are always nice, because they are just like, they just stay on the note, which is nice.
Even when I go wayward,
Cool. Okay, this one's kind of simple. I can just split that in half. Generally, the reason why I cut it is because I want to split up how the note is averaged out. And it's more likely to sound on pitch if it's averaging in slices versus if it's averaging an entire sustain of a note.
Even when I go wayward,
We'll do it here too. And I like to adjust the variation just slightly for all of these. I find that it doesn't ruin the performance all too much. Because again, if you remove too much variation, you lose the performance and the intensity of how you're singing. But adjusting it a little bit just makes it a little bit more on pitch, and I'm not compromising the intensity of the performance.
Even when I go, even when I go wayward.
Nice.
Wayward.
That's fine. That's like a breath, so I'm not going to pitch correct that part. Plus, breaths and S sounds sound really weird when you pitch them. So if I get rid of them, or if I slice them off and then only pitch what's a note, it sounds so natural.
You are there. You.
That's fine. It's short enough. I'm just going to do that.
You are there. You are there. Now you are there.
We'll chop it at here. And then we'll also do it in half. You are. See how this slice is a lot more flat? And this slice is a lot more sharp. Actually, that one's a lot more on tune.
You are there. You are there as my shepherd. You are there as my shepherd.
Oh my gosh. That's how I sang that?
You are there.
There.
You are there as my shepherd.
I kind of like tripped a little bit.
There.
I can fix that slightly. We can do it maybe in threes. Maybe like this and this.
You are there as my You are there as my shepherd.
Okay.
You are there as my shepherd. You are there as my there. You are there as my shepherd.
So another thing though is that I kind of hear
You are there as my shepherd.
let me hear it in context. I kind of hear like a there, like it's like you can hear that it's sliced.
Even when I go wayward, you are there as my shepherd.
But it also could be just how I'm singing it because it's very vibratoed here. And I kind of heard it slightly before I even sliced it.
You are there as my shepherd. You are there as my shepherd. There. You are there as my shepherd.
And you may not even hear it in the final mix, so.
You are there as my shepherd.
Let me double check. Let me actually, you know what? Let's double check. Yeah, let's, you know what? You know what? Why not? Yeah, let's just check, double check, triple check. I would use Control-Alt-Z, but so what if I sliced it here instead? How would that sound?
You are there as my You are there as my
Oh, it is a little less actually.
You are there as my You are there as my
You know, one thing I could probably do is remove the variation on this side. Yeah.
You are there as my shepherd. You are there as my shepherd.
It's a little better. It's slightly better. Barely.
You are there as my shepherd. There is my
As my shepherd, You are there as my shepherd.
There is my shepherd. There is my shepherd. There is my shepherd.
So we don't quite need this much here. There is.
Where's my shepherd? There is my shepherd. It's my shepherd. There is my shepherd. Even when I go wayward, you are there as my shepherd.
Cool. And if I ever feel so bothered by this part, there is gonna be a harmony too. So if I ever feel like, I don't like how that sounds, I could just use a different take.
You are there as my shepherd.
Easy. That's why we do multiple takes.
It's my shepherd. My shepherd.
That could be one right here. Yeah, that's about good there.
It's my shepherd. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shepherd.
I'm just gonna slice it like that.
Shepherd, guiding me, you are there is my shepherd. You are there is my shepherd, guiding me.
Guiding.
Yeah, 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 guiding me.
That's a pretty solid note. I don't think I have to slice that one. It's pretty on pitch. I deal with each section based on Pickler riff when. I still need to commission for it. I think I can make some time tomorrow for it. I'm just like wondering who the artist should be. And what artist would do only one emote? You should come to Reach. You'll see me in a pickle suit. You can take pictures of me and my shame. Me? You coming to Reach, Jack?
Guiding me. Guiding.
That's another solid note, and there's nothing really like... There's no problem with the consonant there. So there's no S or F sound, so I'm just going to pitch that normal.
Guiding me. Guiding me.
Actually, I could maybe split that in half. So that this can come down a little bit.
Guiding me. Guiding me.
You should be. All of you should be. Plus, you also get $5 off your ticket if you use code RIF. You'll get to meet us all. At the conference. Plus, I'll be performing.
Me, you are guiding me, you are.
That almost sounds flat. It's kind of weird.
There is my shepherd guiding me, you are.
Maybe. Might be slightly.
There is guiding me, you.
Guiding me, you are my king.
Me, you are. You are.
And I could also add some vibrato too to the note.
Me, you are.
But I don't know if I want to.
You are my king. You are my king.
Sometimes it's so on pitch that it almost sounds robotic, but that's the case where it actually is really well on pitch.
You are my king, my God, my.
We don't need to pitch this part here. We can cut this off and just do this.
You are my king, my king.
That we can slice. We can also slice it in here. And probably right here. And remove some of the variation a bit.
You are my king,
There we go. That sounds on pitch.
my king. Guiding me, you are my king.
Good vibrato there.
Crowned in glory, majesty.
Nice. It's a solid take. So there's a C sound at the beginning here. I'm just going to cut that off. Move some of that variation a bit.
Crowned in glory, crown. Crowning glory, crowning.
So I am cutting these short ones in half, but that's because like there's actually such a difference in like the first and the second half of the note. I'm almost like crowned. It's like crown in glory. So it's like the first part is kind of sharp and the second part is kind of flat. So I'm kind of cutting those in half to deal with the sharp part separately from the flat part to bring them together. And it's okay that it's like a little sharp because that's kind of like an artistic choice. So long as like the main meat of the word that you're saying is on pitch, it's cool that like other parts of it go off.
Crowning glory.
Okay, we can cut it, I think, like right here.
Glory,
We could do these three, and we'll pitch only these three.
crowning glory, majesty. Crowning glory, majesty. King, crowning glory, majesty.
Okay. Crowning glory.
Glory, majesty. Glory, glory, majesty.
I didn't think about the timing either.
Majesty, crowning glory, majesty, majesty, crowning glory, majesty.
When I run it at reduced speed, it reminds me of the cat AAO tracks. I don't even. This? I could do it backwards too. Wiesna.
Majesty.
Yeah, that was like how I felt when I had the pickle. But I don't want it.
Majesty, glory, majesty.
Yeah, we can do a little less. Okay, we'll cut it off here. That's about where the S comes in. See, now it's gravitating to this note, which I thought it would.
Majesty,
Majesty, majesty, majesty, majesty. Yeah, that's the note.
Majesty,
There we go. That's where the note begins.
D.
We'll cut that.
D.
And this I have to do for every vocal. This is painful. Let me make sure I'm saving this project. No, the whole project. The whole project.
Crowned in glory, majesty. Crowned in glory, majesty.
Okay, let's hear that whole part in context, and then we'll do that second half.
Even when I go wayward, you are there as my shepherd, guiding me. You are my king, crowned in glory, majesty, with unending forgiveness. Even when I go wayward, you are there as my shepherd, guiding me. You are my king, crowned in glory, majesty, majesty.
Okay. I kind of want to hear that in context with the rest of the thing.
With unending with
So we won't include the T's sound.
with unending
See, you learn as you listen to yourself. Or at least as I listen to myself, I learn that sometimes I have a tendency to vibrato sometimes in the way that I'm singing a note.
with unending
With unending, like I guess.
with unending forgive. With unending with unending forgiveness. With unending forgiveness. Unending
Ding. Ding. About there. About there is where the note starts. Ding.
With unending forgiveness.
Okay. Leave that.
Ending forgiveness. Ending forgiveness.
That's fine. About there, maybe. Yeah.
Forgiveness.
With unending forgiveness.
With unending forgiveness. With unending forgiveness. You give breath to the breathless.
Okay.
In glory, majesty. In glory, majesty. With unending forgiveness.
About there. Forgiveness.
Ending forgiveness. Ending forgiveness. You give breath to you.
You.
You give.
You.
You. You.
Yeah, about there. You give breath to the breathless. Died on Calvary, all because you first loved me.
Forgiveness. You give breath. You give.
Gosh dang it, that sounds so dumb.
You give breath to. You give.
I think I realized I might need to change the format for some of these. Like, the tone sounds a little different, but I don't think in any way that you'll notice when you listen to it with the rest of the mix.
You give breath to. You give.
Wow, that actually still keeps going all the way to here. Yeah.
You give breath. You give breath.
I think we might ignore the R sound here. I'm not too sure.
Give breath to the. Give breath.
Give breath, and just the way that the R sounds, I don't think we need to pitch correct it. I think that's just a normal thing that might happen.
Give breath.
Yeah, let's cut it off about there. It's such a weird. Okay, let me turn the volume down actually.
You give breath to the.
Oh, and then variation. Let's bring that down.
You give breath to the breath. You give breath to the breathless. Give breath.
And yeah, let's bring these both in.
Breath to the. You give breath to the breathless. You give breath to the breathless. Breath to the. Give breath to the breath. You give breath to the.
Well, now it sounds kind of like it staggers. So let me undo that. What does it sound like as a one note again?
Give breath to. You give breath to.
Oh, it sounded like that anyway. It sounded like that anyway. So we'll just go with the one that has a little better pitch. There we go.
Give breath to.
There we go.
You give breath to the breathless. Breath to the.
About here. To.
You give breath to the breathless. To the breath. To the.
About here. To the. Breath to the.
Breath to the breath. Breath to the.
About there maybe.
Breath. Breath. Breath to the breathless.
You give breath to the breathless.
You give breath to the breathless. Forgiveness. You give breath to the breathless. You give breath to the breathless. The breathless. The breathless. To the breathless.
Cut it there. Give breath to the breathless. I can't wait to hear this in context, actually.
You give breath to the breathless.
And died on Calvary. Oh, it's so close. It's so close. I want to finish it.
And died on Calvary.
And I don't think this needs to be pitch corrected. And yes, and that's fine. Died. And died. Died on cow.
And died on cow. Died on cow.
Interesting. And died on.
Died on cow.
Oh, it's that note, huh?
And died on cow. And died on Calvary. Died on Calvary. Died on Calvary. Died on Calvary.
How do you record your voice in FL Studio? So, you have to get an audio interface, or you can use a USB microphone, but you'll get the best audio quality if you use an audio interface and a mic that has an XLR output. And so you can plug in that mic. If it's an XLR mic, you can plug it into your audio interface that plugs into USB into your laptop or into your computer. But if you're just using a USB microphone, you don't need an audio interface. But USB microphones are only so good. But then once you have it programmed, you can say what input you want. Hello? Test. And then you'll hear yourself in the DAW. It's kind of cool. Kind of like this. Yeah. That was a very high level breakdown of it. There's also tons of tutorials online for how to do it.
Calvary. And died on Calvary.
Calvary. And died on Calvary.
And died on Calvary. And died on Calvary. And died on Calvary. And died on Calvary. Calvary.
Yeah, we could split that in half too. And died on Calvary.
And died on Calvary. All be. And died on Calvary. Calvary. All because.
Okay, we'll cut it off there. All because.
All because.
Because you first loved me.
All because you first. All because. All be. all because you first.
We'll cut it there.
All because you.
We don't need this part here. But I might cut this in half and pitch those.
All because you first.
And then we get rid of that V.
Because you first loved me. All because you first.
All because
Died on Calvary. And died on Calvary. And died on Calvary. And died on Calvary. All because you first. And died on. All because you first. You first.
Because you first loved me.
You first. Because you first love.
That's just, yeah, it's just a normal note. Because you first loved me.
First loved me. First loved me. First loved me. First loved me.
And then, yeah, we'll cut that. We'll do, yeah, we'll just make that one in half. Okay, let's hear it all by itself and then we'll hear it in context.
Even when I go wayward, you are there as my shepherd, guiding me. You are my king, crowned in glory, majesty. With unending forgiveness, you give breath to the breathless, and died on Calvary, all because you first loved me. With unending
Something's a little bit off here.
With unending. This
is variation it. Let's make this back to 100. That was already.
With unending With unending
He will get less here.
With unending forgiveness.
Okay, now let's compare. So I get to drag it out just like this. And here's what the original sounded like.
Even when I go wayward, you are there as my shepherd, guiding me. You.
Okay, wait, let me put it on the right channel. 58, okay.
Even when I go wayward, you are there as my shepherd, guiding me. You are my king, crowned in glory, majesty. With unending forgiveness, you give breath to the breathless, and died on Calvary, all because you first loved me.
And with context.
Even even when,
Here, ready?
even when I go wayward, you are there as my shepherd, guiding me. You are my king, crowning glory, majesty, with unending forgiveness. You give breath to the breathless, died on Calvary, all because you first loved me.
So I rush actually at a certain part here.
You are there as my shepherd, guiding me. You are my king, crowning glory, majesty.
So all I have to do for that is just, I'll just cut this. In fact, actually, let's do like more of a step. There we go. And and then we'll give it a little bit of room. Oh, I forget that. Wait, how do I make it so that it doesn't stretch? That's so dumb. Why is it like that? Crossfade with reset. Fit to tempo. Detect tempo. I don't want to fit the tempo. I don't know what that. I don't know what happened. Extract automate crossfade. No, it's okay. You know what? Then in that case, I'm just gonna cut an extra snippet and just delete it. I don't know why it does that, but
Crowning glory, crowning glory, majesty, with unending
there we go.
crowning glory, majesty.
Now it's a little bit more in time.
You are there as my shepherd, guiding me. You are my king, crowning glory, majesty.
Maybe not too much.
You are there as my shepherd, guiding me. You are my king, crowning glory, majesty.
Nice.
With unending forgiveness, you give breath to the breathless, died on Calvary. You are there as my shepherd, guiding me. You are my king, crowning glory, majesty.
Very cool.
With unending forgiveness, you give breath to the breathless, died on Calvary, all because you first loved me.
Yeah, that will definitely need to be mixed. Honestly, I wonder if the pads could be quieter.
Even when I go wayward, there is my shepherd. Even when I go wayward, even when I go wayward.
Yeah, they could be. They totally could be. Where are those pads? Now I'm getting into the actual mixing of the vocal in the song, which is really cool because now that I have like a vocal attached to it, I can hear like, okay, what is getting in the way of the vocals? What could I use to make it more clear? And just immediately I hear, oh, okay, the pads. Where the heck are they? Are they these? Oh, it is this.
Even when I go wayward,
I might even make them a little bit quieter. Yeah. Even here, they're kind of loud. They don't need to be super loud. Like, they don't even really necessarily need to be heard. The movements will make them heard.
all I really need is to know more of you, God.
Maybe it would be nice, though, to have them a little bit louder at this part.
When, even when I go, all I really need.
No, even that's kind of cool. I like them that they're kind of quieter. Yeah. Yeah, even these need to be lower. That's totally fine.
My soul, even when I go wayward, you are there as my shepherd, guiding me. You are my king, crowned in glory, majesty.
I think last time I mixed for this, I mixed it on my studio monitor. So now that I'm mixing it on my headphones, it sounds a lot different. I think I am hearing a lot more like higher frequencies. I think those are the frequencies I tend to lose in my bedroom as I mix. So then I end up turning them up a lot louder. And so then every time I get it mastered, you know, my mastering engineer, Lucas, is like, yo, you got to watch the high end. And I'm like, I can't even hear it.
My soul, even when I go wayward, you are there with unending forgiveness. You give breath to the breathless, died on Calvary, all because you first loved me. With unending forgiveness, you give breath to the breathless.
I wonder if I should turn it down. I wonder if I should turn down the Dancing at Dusk. YouTube. I think I might need to turn down the Oh, that's funny. Okay, so actually yeah, I could turn those down. Brass hits bus. Here we go. Oh, that's the effects volume. Oh yeah, wait. The normal volume. I think I just want it to be honest. Yeah, why don't we just make that the same as this?
Even when I go wayward, you are there as my shepherd, guiding me. Even when I go wayward, even when I go wayward, even when I go wayward, you are there as my shepherd.
What if we mute it a little bit? Just a little bit. Like just a tiny tad. Just like a little bit, just a tiny smidge.
Even when I go wayward, you are there as my shepherd, guiding me.
Yeah, just a tiny bit, because
Even when I go wayward, you are there as my shepherd, guiding me.
just to stay out of the way of the vocals.
Even when I go wayward,
And they blend a little more too, so that's good.
even when I go wayward, you are there as my shepherd, guiding me. You are my king, crowned in glory.
Okay. I think she has a harmony here. The vocals don't really match well from my perspective. I feel like a nice piano, maybe choir would sound good. Have an idea for a remix. Ooh, nice. Nice. I'm still working on the vocals. It's like it needs to blend more. There's going to be a harmony as well. It also is it's very different. It's honestly, it's a hip hop beat. and it's not even rapping. It's not even rapping. So it's kind of weird. In a different sort of way. I don't think it's in a bad way, but you know, for people who typically listen to hip hop, I've heard already that like, oh, this sounds kind of strange. I mean, totally, dude. I would be flattered.
Even when I go wayward, you are there as my shepherd, guiding me. You are my king, crowned in glory, majesty.
Well, I can't stop you. I mean, I can't stop anyone from doing a remix. Anyone can remix whatever they want.
There is my shepherd, guiding me. You are my king, crowned in glory, majesty. With unending forgiveness, you give breath to the breathless, and died on Calvary, all because you first loved me.
So, honestly, that take is probably already good. So here's what I might do. I'm going to find the best parts of Ari. Send me the vocal separate and I can work with that. Okay, I can. Once they're done. Happy to. I did the same for another person who made a remix of like one of my other songs. When I'm done, remind me and I'll send it to you.
Even when I go wayward.
Okay. I could re-listen to that 100 times and it'll sound the same. So let's move on. Let me drink some water. I feel like I gotta take like a 5-minute break. 5-minute break just to regroup. Oh, let's take a 5-minute break. Okay. Thank you, mama. So usually doing like intense focus stuff like that. So the pitching the vocals can be very you have to pay close attention to the pitch and it gets draining very fast. And this is only like, oh my gosh, this is only one part of one chorus. Make them an MP3 file, and if the size is bigger than 10 megabytes, I'll DM you my. I could just put them on Google, and you'll want them as a WAV file. You won't want them as an MP3. It won't be for a while. Oh man. Oh man, just that little bit kind of wiped me out. This is for those of you who have tuned into previous music streams. This part of the mix is probably one of the more tedious parts. It's less brainstormy and it's more just solid work to make it sound good. This is the part where like all the ideas are out on the board. And now I'm just sort of dealing, I don't know what they say, being creative with my limitation and not, you know, I'm not changing the song, the genre, or a lot of things at this point, and I'm just trying to make it sound good. I'm also a leopard. Yes. Even you are there as my shepherd. Also, I am a leopard. Lamau. Oh man. So, I've got a lot packed for this weekend. This Friday, I'm going to an arcade with some friends. On Saturday, I'll be doing a Bible study in the morning. Immediately I'll be doing then the collab stream with Ark, with Made of Stitches, Stella Aurora, and Jackal Z. And then immediately after that, I'll be going to the gym. And then after that, the rest of my day. Oh no, after that, I'm going to travel. I'm going to drive out to Angel Stadium to see Chris Tomlin perform at a free concert. That's going to be packed. I don't know how they're going to pack everyone into Angel Stadium on a free concert with Chris Tomlin in it. I genuinely don't know. And then on Sunday, I'm traveling out to... What am I doing there again, Mama? It's like a beach celebration for like your junior high ministry, and like I'm helping with worship. At this point, I've kind of forgotten. Oh, you'll save me a seat. Oh, thank you. Thank you. We might have to meet outside of the venue though and come in together. I don't know if you can really even save seats at a free event. I don't think that's possible. This is yours and Vic's song. It is. It is. I decided I think it's worth working on it today. You'll make a way. Just lay down on like 5 seats. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like just doing this little bit is intimidating me slightly. I typically probably would leave this sort of stuff off stream. Now that I've done one piece of vocals, you know what, maybe what might be really good for my brain is to move on to a different song. I don't think I might not have the not gonna lie, because it's the end of the day. I've worked all day. I've been awake all day. I've been in meetings. I've driven. My brain might be better at brainstorming right now, so I might move to another song for a little bit. And maybe if I have energy again, we'll do another vocal section. Worship pool party. Okay, so are there any songs is there any songs that I should know of ahead of time that Ari's gonna do? Is there like if I come in the morning, is there gonna be like some prep time, like we can help set up and then also maybe run through some of the songs? Maybe or maybe not, however you have it planned. Is Ari gonna play guitar? I'm gonna get to know where Ari lives. I'm gonna get to enter her place legally. Yeah. Anyway, let me find another project to work on. So I don't know. She wants like a bonfire type worship. Okay. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Well, I mean, at least acoustic guitar and vocals. So I don't have a cajon. And frankly, I don't know how to use said cajon if I had one. We could talk about it at the bar. Yes, we will. And you'll get to meet some of my coworkers too. Oh, and some of my high school friends too. Everyone and their mom is coming. It's gonna be fun. Make sure to come with an empty stomach because the food there is so good. It's so good. I was surprised you guys didn't eat anything last time. But also, like, I was pretty tame. I was like, I want to make a good impression, you know, because I was like when I was officially meeting you guys. So I wouldn't blame you. Yeah, you got the nachos. You gotta get the burger. Their smash burger. Oh my gosh, it's my second favorite burger. It comes with a pickle, and I always give Jackal my pickle. I call him call him Jickle. No, I don't, but I should. Yeah, I should. Call him Packle. Do it. Do it. And then I also like to get their, funny enough, like their buffalo chicken strip. They like make it really good. It's clearly like a frozen chicken strip, but like, gosh dang, they put it in some like really good buffalo sauce. That it's fairly tender. Not like it's not like the highest quality piece of chicken, but gosh dang, does it still taste good. Yeah, don't say that out loud. Fair enough. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's see. So we still have a J&W beet with serum. Let's do by your side. There was some cool ideas that we did last time I worked on this. Someone's going to clip it out of context. Yeah. No. Oh. It's still not the worst thing I've said on stream. Okay. Let's see what this is. Oh yeah, this one is still kind of bogged down. So here, let me get rid of the base. What are my did I set it at a high? Okay. We could have had a higher buffer length. If I change it now, it will kind of just ruin the stream audio experience, so we're just gonna keep it the same. This is so much more classic EDM. Can we make that guitar louder, actually? Oh, that sounds pretty cool, actually. Okay, so let's use a strategy that I used for the piano. So the electric guitar here. So let's actually I'm going to have it strum a little bit what would you call it? Longer. Also, why don't we add like a little bit of this here? Okay, so actually this is not it. This is not properly in the I don't think this is properly in the right. You know what? Let's just do the same thing. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. What is that? Dun. Dun, dun, dun. Something like that, maybe. Dun, 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 dun. Let's try that. Let's try that. Wait. What is that note? And then for this, did I know that State Farm isn't a State's Farm? No. What? It's actually Is that what? Huh? My brain. Was that right? Is that the right note? Oh, that is the right note. So what I can do for this, I wonder if I can adjust the I'm gonna clone this, and I'm gonna try to adjust some of the settings of the guitar so that maybe it's less plucky. I still want it to be plucky, but I want it to be a little more open. Not what I meant to do. How do I set that back to 0? Can I expand this? Oh no. I'm gonna have to... Oh, I might have to reset that somehow. That's probably good. I mean, one thing I can do is I can maybe compress it, but I don't think I want to do that. Is it vibrato maybe? No. No, that wouldn't change it. Especially not that short. Man, sound preset. Wait, I have different... Do I have different guitars? No way. Oh my gosh, I do. That's crazy. Okay, wait. What do these do? I think they're just different cabinets. So like, yeah, here's what I mean. So you can start with do something that's a little more here's what I'm thinking. Let me delete that. Clone. What if I don't adjust the instead of adjusting the pluck, let me just adjust the saturator that it's on. Oh, there's none. Oh, there's none. So actually I can be a little creative then. So in fact, instead of, let's do this. Let's put it on 25. Oh, this is good. This is good too. So I'm gonna make this the version that is on both sides of the ear. So the first one is on just the left side, but then I want it to sound more full. I've used this strategy in like other songs. So here, let's put a saturator on it, but I just want it to be not like a cabinet. I don't want it to sound like an amplifier. I just want it to sound more open. So here's an example of it working very well actually. But it's changing the sound a lot here. Yeah, adding color. It sounds like almost like a tom. So this one's pretty clean. So this one is really mostly, oh, I'm only affecting that one. Interesting. Okay. So let's see here. Okay, not quite. Let's keep going. Let's keep listening. What if I do put a cabinet on it? That might not even be the worst thing. Yeah, let me do can I just do like a default? Yeah. Tube? Let's see. Yeah, I'm just experimenting right now. Let me keep listening for different. Let me keep listening for different ideas. FX, lo-fi. Whoa, weird. Okay. You know what? Even if it's just a little bit, what? Oh, this might be it. I kind of like the sound of this. let's try that. So what I can do is I can have two of these. One in the left and one in the right, but they have to be slightly different. So this one could probably be... Maybe I'll make this one less. Maybe off-center them a little bit slightly. What? How long have those been there? Wait, okay, wait. Where's my history? I need my history. Okay. There we go. Okay, so one thing I could do actually is do, you know what, here's what I'll do. I'll make this, yeah, we'll keep this as a lower velocity, and then we'll make the upper velocity, we'll offset it just slightly so it sounds more like a strum. So it sounds kind of like it's a chorus effect. So it sounds a little wider. Let's hear it in context now. Sounds nice and plucky. So even though it's quieter, kind of crazy, it sounds more full. Guitar. So they're just slightly more saturated and wider. So that's cool. So that way it kind of just fills the space a little more. Yeah, it sounds pretty good. Doesn't sound too saturated, doesn't sound too different. It just sounds saturated enough that it sounds more full, so that's good. Very, very cool. And it shows like that there's some change in the just you feel variation in the verse that way. I wonder if we should like do anything else special with it, like I don't know. Whoa. Nah, it's okay. And offsetting it helps a lot. Not too much. And actually, and you know what? Since it's offset just slightly too. Normally, when you strum, you want to strum so that the highest impact of the strum is actually on the beat. So we can. Actually, let's go back. I don't think it needs to be. You know what? Meh. I decided it's too. What is it? Move note. Yeah, I've decided it's a little too much. Yeah, let's keep it at that. There we go. It sounds better as a delay, actually. Okay, what would a guitar play in this part, right? Like what would they? What a weird. That's so weird. I feel like this could be way what if can I make it any shorter, just out of curiosity? I don't think I can make it any shorter. I feel like there's not enough dynamic change in these notes in a strange way. Where is that? Is that attached to anything, actually? Did you know State Farm? Oh, bless me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jack. What is this one? Wait, no, this. Violin. I want the violin. Oh, it's this. Oh, I could totally mix these to be more like actual. Okay, wait. I see. Want the violin? Well, too bad. It is now gone. Is this mixing for both of them? Wait a second. It's mixing for both. I'm dumb. Past me was dumb because you know what you do with strings? You don't mute the top end like I was doing. I had a low pass filter. Strings need like more. In fact, they're plucks too. So I want them to poke out of the mix more. So actually what I'll do is I'll add a compressor. And I'm going to make them a little more peakier, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to add a delay to the attack. And then I'm going to compress only what's after the attack. Let's do the full thing. See, as you can sort of see, you can still hear kind of some of the peaks. See, okay, so now like when I adjust the threshold, so I put the ratio down all the way and then I put the threshold almost all the way, but not quite. You can hear because I set a delay for the compressor, it is not compressing the beginning of the note and it's leaving what's called the transient of the note. So the transient is being left uncompressed, so that's why you can still hear it. And if I turn the gain up, it sounds a little more staccato, slightly. Although I don't want it to be this crazy.
Jack Cheese 13 says, as you can see, Riff loves pickles because of the vinegar sweetness and he loves the color green and hates blue and is really a VTuber dog and is part.
Hey! How dare you? How dare you disrespect me? Green is the color of grass. That's how you know pickles were a spawn of Satan. Okay, so this should be good. Let me. That's about the same volume. Okay, cool. So now it's compressed, a little more staccato. So let's hear what it sounds like in the mix. It sounds so much better. It actually does sound a little better. It does sound slightly more staccato for me. Oh gosh, I should have removed this. I should have. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna be N now. And I wish I really understood how he did his voice, but we'll figure it out as we go. Right? How does he speak again? You guys know N, right? Who is N? N is a character from a little indie animation called Murder Drones. And he's a lovable dork. And it would be really cool to get to do his voice. To figure it out somehow. It's amazing how he speaks entirely from his head voice. And I think it's something I could learn if I wanted to voice act for myself in the future. Okay. Let's keep making this. It's super weird just talking entirely in my head voice now. Can you exchange? No, I cannot do a. I can't do a Peter Griffin impersonation. Over my dead, lifeless corpse. See, now, actually, you can turn it down. You can even turn it down. It still pokes out of the mix very well. And I think another thing I can do. Here's something else I can do. To make it more interesting. So, and I can't believe I never even thought of this, but I can make one of these channels. So 28. So let's pan this to the left a little bit, or to the right. Let's do it to the right. And then for the other one, we'll pan it slightly to the left. And then you'll get this cool contrast when you listen to both at the same time. Check this out. So it's a little more, it doesn't sound not necessarily more syncopated, but it sounds like different pieces are moving at different parts of the stage. And then listen to that in context. That makes it sound so much more interesting. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that actually does. And I'm impersonating N. That I may not sound genuine. I actually am being genuine. I am also doing an imitation at the same time. But that sounds so much better. Oh my gosh. And then it's not as much in the way of the guitar, because the guitar is now like more forward. It's wide, but it's like, wait. Can I utilize this? I think I should still use that. I got this sound. This is such a cool sound, and it can blend into the next part too. I can use it. I can make like a pre-chorus version of this. Let's make a pre-chorus version of this. So can we make a pre-chorus version of this? Wait, is it? I'm slightly dumb. It's this. Okay, let's actually borrow from this melody. This one. Okay, let's borrow from this one, and then we'll make this unique. And then we'll paste it in the sampler. Why can't I move this all the way back? Oh, what the heck? What the? I can't move it. Why can't I move it? That's so dumb. Okay, wait. No, stop. Wait, what? Why is this actually bugging out? Oh, I can't move it. I can't even move it. Oh, that's the lowest. Oh, that's the lowest it can go. Whoa. Okay, wait. That's super weird. Why? Why? Is that the sampler? That's, oh, it's only C5. Womp womp. That makes no sense. But it's the sampler. What? What? That makes no sense. Okay, wait. Let me undo a bunch of this stuff. What? 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 Music Mondays canceled. Exactly. You know exactly what it's about. Okay, we'll do this. We'll do this. I'll just move it to be that, and then that's so okay. That is so weird. Interesting. I made the harmonies really weird for this. Huh. The way it goes back is kind of interesting too. Da, 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 da. Huh? Did I do something wrong? I did. No, I didn't. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, this needs to go over one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's good. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Okay, so then what I can do is I can bring these over and then make it. And then let's listen to it in context. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. So something like that, maybe? Okay, wait, let me get rid of this. Da, da, da. Let me modify it though. So I don't need this anymore. I can just go by what I see. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Let's not have it be syncopated. Let's have it on the beat. Oh, what if I alternate? What if I I know this is kind of weird, but here, wait. What if I did the channel panning? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Da, 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 It kind of sounds different now. Like it doesn't need it anymore. Yeah, no, I don't think I want to do this part anymore. But here, can I undo the panning? Yeah, I can. Hold on. I can do it this way. Oh, not that way. Just have none. Dun, 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 dun. Let's just stop it there. Dun, 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 dun. Where's that? Velocity. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, there's no velocity for this. Okay. I can adjust that. I can adjust that. We can just put it. There we go. Okay. And then we'll do, what is it, B? I mean, maybe I can make it softer for the second half here. Yeah, so let's make this one. So I'll automate the volume here. I don't think I want this part to be too prominent in the second half. But Dun, 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 dun. Create automation clip. It'll be nice as like a little layer for maybe the second half when the strings come in. Might be nice. Oh yeah, wait, let's insert one. Cool. And then just so that we still have it sort of shaping the sound, we'll make that unique. And then sure. Okay. Okay, after that. I might have to also layer different strings too. Because one thing I really don't like, okay, is the verse here. Okay, so it's 2 violins, and then it's a viola, and a double bass. So what it could use, honestly, it could probably use like a what is it? I have Musio. I could do like a I could do like a Musio pad. Yeah, I'll add that later. Why do I do it this way? What piano is this? Oh, it's Keystone Classic. Oh gosh. Okay, let me clone this. Let's replace it with something a little better. Because I found out that this piano is just like... it's just compressed out of oblivion. I think I might have a Steinway piano in Contact. No, maybe. Really? Do I not have one? Search. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's good enough. Maybe it's good enough for our purposes. Okay, I'm EQing this in a very strange way. It really doesn't need to be EQ'd more than once if you're really good at what you're doing. I have 2 here. It looks like one of them is... they're doing essentially like the same thing. One of them is it's raising up the the 5K frequencies, but this is also doing the same thing, and then it's lowering the mids, which is what you do when you want like a pop sounding like piano, like in, for instance, Celestial by Ed Sheeran. But oh, it's so warm. Oh, the piano is so warm naturally. And it sounds so soft. It's like, it's kind of self-fulfilling prophecy that I'm trying to make this sound like it's being hit hard. It sounds like someone's just like playing it very softly, and I'm just like bringing... Yeah, no, I don't like that. I might choose a different piano. I guess that was the piano that sounded the most like what was in this track here. Oh gosh, even this one's like EQ'd out of oblivion. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same, honestly, if it's Keyzone Classic, I wouldn't be surprised if it's also Keyzone Classic. I mean, hear the similarity. It needs like one layer of like... You know what? I don't like the violence so much. I'm gonna change them. I'm gonna do it. We'll add a, let's see, violin section or string. I'll just call it string section. There we go. And we'll put it here, and we'll add, literally Musio is gonna solve all of our problems. Also, I might even layer a bit of to it. I might even layer a little bit of labs in it. Hello, Frankenstein. Hello, Frankenstein. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good night. Hi. Hello. I'm trying to do strings again, as I enjoy, as I like to. Okay, let's see if Musio works. Okay, cool. Sweet. Okay, let's search for strings. And I think I'm just going to do the core version, and I have a string ensemble here. Do I have to download? Why is it 33 gigs? Why did I forget that I have these downloaded? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, is it strings solo? Do I have to download them? Do I really have to download them? Did I do pro? I don't think I can do a 32 gig download right now. I'm gonna have to do this offline. It's so dumb. I had all of these at one point. I don't know. I pressed this download button. Anyway. Oh. Any new things with you, Frankenstein? How was your Monday? Has it felt like a Monday? Or has it felt better than a Monday? Okay, I'll fix, fine. This is forcing me to have to fix strings later. I'll keep it here because it will be a reminder that I will get it done. I think this part though is what's kind of sounding weird. I don't think that this is really needed. Yeah, they sound kind of, oh, they sound kind of bad. The worse, the more that I listen to them, the worse they sound. Okay, this part's fine. What a cool cymbal pattern. What the heck? Let's move that over, yeah. Yeah, so cool. It needs reverb. Really? This is what I'm using? Interesting, okay. Oh my gosh, I'm using a timpani. It has like that rumbliness. Wow. Wow. I could bring out more of that. There's some frequencies I don't like though. Can I incorporate any other drums in this? Like maybe a kick pattern? Let's just do it simple. Let's just do but and then but oh. And then let's mix the kick. All right. Cause it's what the heck? Why did I do that? We just do this. This is all we do nowadays with kicks. Yeah, drums need reverb, but it's fine for now. Is there like a clap I can add here? Something like that, maybe. Do I have a clap? Do I have a clap over here, maybe? A snare, maybe? Maybe I'd want something a little more, something else, something a little more else. Oh gosh, okay. Getting kind of tired. What else? Sounds like instead of going up, let's go down. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Let's keep it on B. It just sounds like it fits there a little more since it's a verse. And let's do both here. Okay. Sounds a little more put together. I need like some kind of muted snare. What if I just use, yeah, what if, I'm curious, what if I just use this clap without any effects on it? I tend to do this with a lot of songs. Oh, that might be a little too strong. Maybe not. Ooh. Yeah, wait, let's try it. Why not? Let's try it. It's such a weird beat. Yeah, I kind of like it. Maybe? It's got to be a different snare, but honestly, I kind of like this. Maybe it could even be a different sound. Honestly, you know what? Out of curiosity, what if I added an EQ here? Oh, thank you, Squirrel, for the hydrate. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, something like here. But instead of maybe a low pass filter, why don't we just remove some of this? Okay, wait. Are you keeping that audio of yourself? Of myself? You mean the one that I did earlier today? I decided to pivot from that song to working on this song for a bit. That burned me out. Just like pitch correcting one verse, it actually does take a lot out of me. Oh, are you keeping that audio of the thing that's going da 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 da? Huh? Da da. Oh, that. Oh, duh. Oh, literally the part. No, that's just demo. Why am I literally unobservant? That one's just the I'm just demoing what the melody will be for that. It's me. Oh, it is me. I'm at the end of the day. Okay, but I do like the idea of having like this sort of effect. Ooh. It's going really good. Okay, this is perfect. I got it. Okay, I got the effect that I wanted. Okay, so it's going really good. Today was kind of slow, but really chill, to be honest. Like non-VTubing life. Well, non-VTubing life is pretty normal at the moment. Right now, I've kind of started a like mid-year's resolution where I want to try to go to the gym more than once a week. So my previous goal was, just once a week, and I've kind of struggled to do that, but I'm getting back into it. And I realize I do have some weekdays to go, so I'm going to try to go twice a week. And maybe even push myself to just use a dumbbell at home, because I have a dumbbell at home that is not my cat Jazz. It is a real dumbbell, and I can use it at home. I realized like there are some exercises I could at least do for my arms whenever I'm just doing nothing here. What kind of workout? What kind of working out? Well, I guess for general health, like funny thing, I actually had at a basketball game. So like where I work at, at my mobile app firm, we have a systems team and we have a software team, and we did this event after work where we did a systems versus software team basketball game. And one thing I want to do is run more at the gym so that I can have the energy to keep playing basketball. Rifkin hoop, I can sort of hoop, not well, but I can play. But I burn out really easily. Like my endurance is kind of trash right now. Used to not be. Actually, when I first started VTubing was when I was at my most healthy. Because you know what I quit to start VTubing? I quit going to the gym. And now I've been doing this long enough. Streaming has become automatic enough that I can slowly start incorporating the gym back into my schedule. I started with once a week, and now I'm finally aiming for larger than that. I think I have the bandwidth to do it. I think I do. But yeah, I want to be able to school the systems team and have the endurance to just destroy them. So cardio and what else? A little bit of bulking. They're kind of counterintuitive. If you do cardio, you're not going to bulk as much. So I don't know. It'd be cool. It'd be cool to be bigger a little bit. Maybe for now, just focus on being more lean, and then later on, look into bulking, because I'm really bad at the eating part of it. Bulking is so hard because you have to discipline yourself to eat certain calories or certain nutrients. I think I would just want to build muscle first and then see how that looks. And then if bulking is not happening, I don't think it will happen naturally, but we'll see. I might just be content just to be more lean. That might just be fine enough for me. I don't really have a strict goal. But I just want to focus first on just going and doing, and then start strategizing later. Because then as soon as I start strategizing, then I start to lose just the desire to go. I start to think about it more, and it becomes less automatic. I want it to be automatic. My goal is to make it automatic. That's my goal. Skinny legend, yeah. Forget bulking, man. I ain't doing that. Dude, you totally could, though. You totally could. You know what? I was encouraged. I was encouraged not too long ago. So, my brother-in-law, he actually used to be in law, funny enough. But it goes besides the point. He goes to the gym, all right? And he is bulky. He's actually fit, and he has large muscles. And while I was in Washington traveling and visiting my grandparents, we just started talking about like body types, and somehow it popped up like, oh, my wrist size is like actually super skinny. My wrist size is super, like I have a really small wrist. I learned that day that my brother-in-law, who came with us, he actually has the same size, if not smaller wrists than me. And you don't even like, I didn't even know. So this could suggest, that he could very well have the same body type as me. I think what is that called? Like an ectomorph, right? And he is built like he is built. Like he is big. He actually does bulk. He actually like he eats protein, like has protein shakes and stuff like that. So like seeing that, someone of like my body type, someone who has a fast metabolism, who looks big, is like kind of encouraging to me. I think it's really cool. So like you still can still bulk up, even if you you lose weight really fast. No bulking, we stay grinding. I'm actually if you think about it, I'm actually a woman's role model. Like I'm a role model of women everywhere, because I haven't changed weight in over 10 years. I have been 150 pounds for as long as I can remember. Snatched waist? No, actually, what is the snatched waist? I don't even know what that is. But it's the weight. I just don't. I've tried like somewhat. I've tried eating more, and I still didn't gain weight. And then like I just don't like hourglass figure. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. I have a pretty tight waist too. But that's beside the point. The point is that it's harder. It's easy. I don't know, man. It's harder to gain. Like, see, the thing is like, I don't even know what I'm trying to explain. For someone with a fast metabolism to bulk, it's a little harder. I am woman goals. I don't understand it, but I am. So, yeah, I think if I learn some dumbbell exercises in between days that I go to the gym, and if I can squeeze them in, I think that would be really cool. I think that'd be really cool. And I'll be ready for Reach Conference. Man. Same, shout out to fast metabolism. Overweight who? Am I right? Yeah, I know. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. People keep telling me like, oh, like you'll enjoy it now. Like you won't have that when you're older. I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like I keep challenging it. I feel like I keep testing it, and I'm still the same. I'd never change. And then, I think of that one movie, Super Size Me. Have you heard of it? But in that movie, the main character, or the guy who is conducting the study of, McDonald's fast food, he interviews like one of the stakeholders of McDonald's, and this guy says he eats McDonald's like every day. He says he eats McDonald's every day. And you see, if you look at this man, he's a skinny legend. And you're like, and he looks to be about like 40 years old, if not older. I'm just like, dude, some people, man, just are built that way. They will just never gain. They will just never gain. I don't know. It's just, and again, I keep challenging it. People tell me like, oh, you start getting like pains when you're older. And I'm like, what pains? What pains are you talking about? I think in another universe, I'd have been an athlete. I think specifically I'd have been like a professional runner or like track and field runner, because I think I have a body built for that. I'm like really tall, and I love to run. I actually really love to run. I don't know why. I think I could just run, listen to music, and be in my own thoughts for like hours. I don't know why. It's just like, you know, running like at a pace while listening to music, it feels like you're stomping your feet. It feels like you're tapping your foot. And so like you can jog at a rhythm, and there's a certain like satisfaction to it in my mind. Like I actually really love running. I've never disliked running. Even when I'm tired doing it, it's still like somehow it's kind of fun. You think you're like 3 to 4 years older than me? Ooh, okay. I guess we'll have to see. We'll have to see if that's true one day when you actually know my age. When anyone actually knows my age, because I've never said it. Not once. Oh yeah, the Super Size Me guy died. Of cancer. That was last year? I thought he's been like gone for a while. I thought that was like really old news. I didn't think that was only a year ago. Or last year. Yeah. So, you know, it's really funny. Like it's really cool when you've like when you okay, you understand me, Squirrel, that like people like us, we get cold easily. Another thing that I realize is that like sometimes basic tasks like can be extraneous. Like if you have wrists as like small as mine, you like start opening, you know, you like open doors or you carry things and you realize, wow, this stuff is kind of heavy. Just like by sheer comparison of like someone else with like a normal size, like, you know, normal sized arms, like they, you know, they just hold stuff like it's nothing. So it's nice to kind of be able to like open a door with one hand and feel like I'm not exerting as much effort. You know, like if you open the door at the wrong angle, like it kind of is. I don't know, man. It's so weird. It's such a like a weird thing I appreciate. Is like, wow, like some doors are like built heavy for no reason, and like now I can open them. Like it's just little things like that I notice. You know, you have like the mental capacity to keep on pulling instead of like shifting your body. Like you're like, oh no, like I can actually open this now all the way with my one arm. It's so nice. It's so dumb, but man, like it depends on the morning too. When you're like super tired, and like you're walking into work, you have to open like the door to your office, and it's just like, I don't know, you're just more tired than usual. And like now I don't have that problem. Not like it was a huge problem at all, but it's like, I don't know, whatever. It's such like a weird thing for me to observe. And if you bend your wrist wrong on a heavy store, it feels weird. Yeah. So I've also, you know, another thing that's been kind of encouraging is that like I've been watching a lot of Dragon Ball Z. And it's funny, like when they train and they get defeated, they get stronger and stuff like that. So I'm just like, oh man, I feel like that's me for real. Goku like me for real. And so I'm just like, oh man, like I you know, I kind of already, I mean, I go about once a week. And so I still feel an improvement even in that once a week. Like going that much is still better than not going at all, and there's still a difference. It's still a difference. One time a week is 100% more times than you were going before. So, and I notice it. Yeah, you have to wear them out. And then if you drink a lot of, if you have a lot of protein after, then it helps your cells grow back, and they grow back stronger. And that's how it works. You're like evolving yourself to do more intense work. It's like your body's evolving to like, oh, it's exerting this much, then I need to be better at doing that. So I'm not a kinesiology professor or anything like that, but that's how it works, I think. Trust me, bro. Another thing that helps too is I've started to do push-ups when I do bench press, because for some reason, like having like endurance, like having the ability to have endurance in your chest muscles helps with doing bench presses, and it's helped me like improve weights in bench pressing. Like having endurance in my chest versus just having only strength. Yeah, you should. You should work on everything. I don't really go enough to have a leg day, so I just try to do an everything day when I go. But now that I'm going twice, maybe I'll do like an arms and chest day and then also a leg day. Or maybe I'll do like an arms and chest day, and then the other day I'll do an everything day. It's like every single time I go to the gym and I describe what I do, people always tell me different things. Like, no, you should do it like this, or you should do it like that. Like, I think you just do you. Like, I think at this point I know, because I've heard two different things, right? Okay, check this out. Like, it's so dumb. It's so dumb, and I hate that, for lack of a better word, I hate that boys are like this. Speaking for the girls. Like, I tell a guy, like, oh, I'm going to the gym, and, and I've been working, I only work out, and if I tell them, oh, I only work out my chest and arms, they'll be like, dude, no, man, that's not the way. You got to do your legs. And it's like, bro, why can't you just celebrate that I'm going to the gym at all? Like, I wouldn't even be doing arms or chest. Like, why you, and then if I do an everything day, it's like, okay, like I'm doing like an everything day, right? Where I work my arms, my chest, and my legs all in the same day. They're like, nah, man, you gotta split it up into days where you focus on each one, so that and I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I know that's what you're supposed to do, but I'm only going once a week. I don't have multiple days to spread out my multiple, like body groups. Like, just be proud that I'm going once. It's like someone will always have an opinion. It's like either you got to work it in, like you got to somehow work this muscle in, or no, you got to separate it. It's like that. Everyone, every guy, it's like the music industry. Like every guy who goes to the gym feels like they're the best guy going to the gym, and they know everything, and they always have like, an opinion of how to do something. It's like people in the music industry are like really prideful sometimes, and they always have like, I don't know, like an opinion on how to play something or how something is done right. Man, like that's why I don't listen to anyone. I don't listen to anyone when it comes to going to the gym, because otherwise I'd never go to the gym. People who are passionate about a thing will advance that thing is more important than it might actually be. Oh, wait, hold on. People who are, I didn't read that right. People who are passionate about a thing will advocate that thing is more important than it might actually be. Okay. Yeah. It's like, It's like people are only dishing out right answers, but they're like incorrect in the context that they're giving them. It's like, Riff, like you gotta go 4 times a week, you know, and you gotta set a goal. And I'm like, bruh, I have a goal. I have a goal. Like, but my goal is like not your goal, so you don't think it's a goal. My goal is just to go once a week. That's my goal. They're like, but no, bro, you need like a goal to like work towards. I'm like, I'm working towards this. I'm working towards going once a week. That's like, I can't set like, you know, I don't want to set like a standard for myself to reach and then be disappointed because that happens. Like, I want to keep my goals, you know, achievable, right? So it's really funny. It's just, man. So I never like to bring up the gym all too much because people will try to coach me and like, I don't need to be coached. I love the gym. I already know what I need to do there. I already like know what I want to do there. Oh, ad break. Yeah. All right. Let's use this as BGM. Why don't we use this as a little bit of BGM as we close our stream today? You're back? Good. Let's see. Let's do... Stream over? Yeah, it's been 3 hours. It's pretty late. Okay, I like what I did with that snare. I'll come back for that. Actually, let's just turn on the real BGM. I changed it. I changed my BGM as of last Sabathana. I decided I would keep it. Stream over already? What do you mean already? It's been 3 hours already. Did it go by fast? I gotta get some sleep so that I can make it to work on time. My neighbor asked if I could like help them with a coding thing, and I kind of don't want to do it, but at the same time I should. And so, but you know, he asked if we could use my computer for his assignment. I'm like, that's not gonna happen. Like, we need to use your computer. It's your assignment. He doesn't quite have the full sense to ask for some right things. I'm like, yeah, you got to set this up before I get there. My time is most valuable when I'm helping with the concept and not setting up the coding environment and figuring out how to install Java. Like, you got to do all that beforehand. That's not the technical challenge that your assignment is making you do. That stuff you can figure out on your own. Like house neighbor, work neighbor, house neighbor. No, you can't spray me, Jack. How dare you? So, yeah, I'm just trying to be flexible, make time for him. It's cool that he's asking me for help. And honestly, it's kind of a blessing, right? That I get opportunities to mentor him and stuff like that. It's 2 in the morning. I'm duplicating Rails in Minecraft. Are they being duplicated because you're going insane, or are they actually being duplicated in the game? And your mind is just filled with Rails. Your mind is off the rails. Surprised your house neighbor talks to you directly. Never happened to me in my parents' place. Well, he emailed me, actually. actually being duplicated. Nice. He emailed me. So, yeah. I'm glad he's doing school though. I'm glad he's doing well. He didn't want to do college unless it was for aviation. And then we coached him to be flexible. So he's pursuing coding, which is perfect and great because we know, like, you know, he's really built for it. He's very technical. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of that tomorrow. So I'm gonna be pooped tomorrow. I'm gonna be exhausted. Anyway, let's see if there's anyone to raid out to. Oh, I guess, yeah, that is kind of a long story. Oh my gosh, Xander is online. You know what? Let's do Hifumi, because I think we rated Xander last time. And Hifumi's kind of cool. Yeah, that is a long story. There are a few like personality types that drain me a whole lot. I'm not saying that it's a bad reflection of that person in any way. It's just a fact. It's just a fact. Some personality types just drain me a lot. I'm like the extrovert with a social battery. I think I'm starting to realize I'm more of an ambivert than I take myself to be. Like, I like being with both people and being alone, and that's just a reality. Just because I do prefer being alone, but I still enjoy being with people, so it's like ambivert energy. Anyway, let's do Riff Raff Raid for our message. Oh my gosh, I did the macro again. I need to unbind this. I made the slash button. Anyway. Can I cancel? Hold on. Let me give announcements real quick one more time. I think I was muted for the entire announcements. This Saturday, I am collabing with Ark. With Jackal, Stitches, and Stella. We will all be playing Repo together. And then on Tuesday, it is Tunes Day. So you guys will be able to submit your music for me to listen to and critique if you would like me to. Yep, the entire one. I need to unset that macro. Guys, I got a Steam Deck. You know how I was joking about getting a Steam Deck during my subathon? That turnaround time was so fast. I got the Steam Deck today. I ordered it literally, what was it? I think literally Saturday. I didn't even do like Prime shipping. It just came today. When was the last time you finished a song? Earlier this year, I think February. Yeah. the week before Valentine's Day. So I really need to get on it. I've been doing so much channel stuff that music has sort of taken it's kind of went to the back burner. But yeah, I got a Steam my bad, Stream Deck. Stream Deck. My mistake. Yeah, I got a Stream Deck. So no more accidentally muting myself when I type. Yeah, so check out my stream this Saturday, and look out for the Google form to submit your music early for Tuesday next week. Yep, exactly. I'm excited to set it up. I have a lot of extra time now, so I'm gonna have a fun time figuring it out. Okay, let's go ahead and raid Fumi. It won't be for a while, Jack. It won't be for a while. You're gonna have to remind me. All right. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you all in the next stream. Bye.